All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are just testing some equipment. I've got Sander here mic'd up with me today, so getting
Hi
ready to
guys.
start here in just a couple minutes. Just making sure my camera was all set. Let's get the link shared to some pages.
Yeah, getting the money. Alright.
Were you hearing my voice over the stream? Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, yeah, I put my volume out.
Yeah, I can hear you in the background.
Yeah. You've shared it already to Twitter, right?
I haven't shared it anywhere yet.
Yeah. I'll do Twitter then. Yeah.
Stevie, stop dragging the chair around.
They don't have me made auto-approving? Oh, gotta talk about this true.
He's usually pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Stevie, chill in the background there. Go play in your room for a few minutes, girlfriend.
Alright. Alright, I'm all set.
I'm also
We
trying to
got the
start
sharing going.
making sure to share more stuff to the Twitter account.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget that I have it.
I use Twitter a lot these days. Hi, Brian.
Alex Priest is on.
Yeah.
Just seeing if we can get some people on here before we go starting the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're gonna have CFT bless us today.
It's way too. I think Safety got scared after that last encounter.
Yeah, I can't be comfortable being locked in a cubicle either.
I mean, that's why I had to take over. Good part of having a double contract, right?
All right. I say we get started now.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a couple ticks away from being 10 o'clock here Eastern Time. So we are going to get the show fired off, getting character. Today I have Sander Cool in the booth with me before his match starts. And I am the money man, and I can pay whoever, says Alex
Whoever.
Priest. I'm not
Well,
exactly
I don't know
sure
why Alex
who
Priest
he's
is here,
talking
but
to or what he's talking
welcome.
about, but
Well, I mean, he's probably trying to find clients that he never finds. So
all right, Sander, I
I
just
have no
got the
idea why.
cue that the camera
Are we all good?
feeds are getting ready to go live back to the States. Here we are from Baghdad, Iraq. So let's kick off part two of this Tribute to the Troops like preview. When everyone else is doing Halloween shows, you know how we do in HWA. We have to do things a little bit differently. So let's see how a tribute to the troops goes over on Halloween Day when everyone else is doing the spooky stuff. Here we go.
All right, fire it up. Wow, you got a personal security. Okay, how did you?
War never changes.
Nightbot, that's a question you should ask the management.
Looking good there in that intro, Sander.
I always look good at SBJ, you know that.
Oh, what's going on here? A little clip from the outside.
What the?
Chris Chaos. Apparently, Chris Chaos able to bring his Harley here to Baghdad. He has a couple words to say, so let's stand by and hear what Chris Chaos, the newly signed to HWA, Chris Chaos has to say.
Guess you got lucky with the transport.
Chris Chaos, United States Navy veteran turned professional wrestler. Thank you, HWA, for the tribute to the troops show. It is very, very appreciated.
Here we go. Welcome to the HWA, Chris Chaos. Lots of action happened in night one. Let's see if night two can come close to matching or topping that. Starting things off, the tag titles are on the line.
And this is a huge task for the tag team champions. They have a huge task ahead of them.
Definitely Parabellum coming out here. This is Jason. Jason is the younger brother of Devil Dog, coming out here with Gonzo, Big Daddy Gonzo, best friend of Devil Dog, and also served with Devil Dog numerous times. Gonzo being a Navy veteran. He was actually the naval corpsman that was attached to several of Devil Dog's units while he was in the Marine Corps. They became friends there, like brothers. Actually, the three of these men broke into wrestling together as the Surplus Marines, primarily tag team divisions back then when they first broke in for the first year or so. Members of the Royal Army.
So war basically turns him into a tag team, is what you're saying.
Basically, kind of a forged in pain sort of aspect. And you can see Parabellum sporting that forged in pain logo there on their pants and getting ready to bring out the champions.
Paying tribute to the old roots.
you still see a lot of the FIP colors flying around from time to time on different guys, like Colt Shields whenever we see him around, and also
look who's here. Mr. Borowski is here. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to Baghdad, Iraq. And here come our tag champions, the ones defending the titles tonight.
See, these guys have been on a run as the tag team champions. They have run this division.
You see the belts around the waist of Slater and Quinn. Slater actually injured, so Casey Thunder will be taking his place here. Thunder starting things off, it looks like, taking on the big man, Jason.
I mean, still, injured or not, he's still supporting his team, so let's see if even with a different partner they can retain those tag team titles.
It is good to see Slater there, at least back ringside. Not even a neck brace on. I'm not exactly sure when he's going to be active, but it's nice to see him here. And a big slam from Jason, taking Thunder down. Trying to establish that power and dominance early on.
Immediately trying to establish the dominance and immediately trying to cut him off his partner. See, that's how you start the match off good.
This veteran team is going to definitely be trying to keep Quinn from getting tagged in. Thunder, not really known for his tag team prowess. He's more of a singles competitor in other federations that he's been in, so not exactly sure how it's going to play over. It didn't fare well for him in their first match, taking a loss, but hopefully they can turn things around and learn to work together for this title match, a tribute to the troops. And to answer the question that came up, this is a PS4 stream. Looks like Alex Priest is rooting on Parabellum. Who do you have in this one, Sander?
I mean, to be honest, both teams are very good and both teams are very, well, talented, but I gotta go with the veterans here. I gotta go with Parabellum.
Now, the veterans, although they are pretty ring rusty, it's been a couple years, but now Jason launching Gonzo off the top rope, just gorilla press throwing Gonzo at Quinn, using him as a weapon.
See, that's what they have. They have the power advantage in this one. They have the power advantage, and that's what's going to help them.
It's a close match. The man in there now with Gonzo. Quinn, he's a big, powerful guy, too. Very technically sound and powerful. On the outside, his partner Thunder, definitely one of the more technical. He kind of reminds me a lot of the old. Do you remember back in the day when WWE was around? You remember back then, and they had a guy. Oh, big slam right there from Gonzo. They had a guy named Kurt Angle back in the day. You remember back then, Kurt Angle was around. He kind of reminds me of a smaller Kurt Angle type.
But does he still have the ruthless aggression then? Can he bring that out?
I'm not sure. I'm not really too familiar with Casey Thunder. I just know that he's a friend of the tag champs and offered to step up and give them a hand. That way they didn't have to forfeit their titles. At least it gives them a shot here.
I mean, still they have a shot, but they still need to use what they can in this match. I mean, friend or not, you have to have a good partner that you can trust and a partner that you know what you can do with that partner. Friend or not.
Definitely, they haven't worked together in the ring very much, and we've seen a couple clean tags early on. It looks like, for the most part, they seem to be watching together or working together here pretty well, our Quinn and Thunder. So hopefully there isn't a breakdown somewhere in the match. Lots of tags so far, keeping a fresher man in all the time, it seems.
I mean, Seems like Priest is watching from his personal locker room. Since when does he have a personal locker room, SBJ? When the hell did you got that to happen?
I don't really know. Alex Priest, he's a unique individual. He's either dragging bodies through the woods, he says, or he's got millions of dollars and hires personal security and is flying G6s, and he seems to change his character up minute to minute. I think he's a millionaire undertaker or something like that is what his character seems to be. And a big knee shiver there from Gonzo. Gonzo, the submission specialist, flips him up over. Oh, he looked like he was going for that armbar. Quinn knew it was coming, able to counter, rolled him down, and now Quinn setting up for something big. Quinn, face plant, Gonzo on the ground, but Jason distracting Earl Buckner, so there's no count. Earl sees the pin now, finally sliding over. A 2 count here.
Oh, that saved him. That really saved him.
That one probably would have been over there if Jason hadn't been distracting Earl Buckner. I can't really talk here. I think all the ghosts and spookiness in the air kind of getting to me here.
Oh.
Thunder now with a hot tag, diving in. A couple forearm shots there. 3 forearm shots on Gonzo. Gonzo is feeling the pain. Casey Thunder all fired up, and a big spear from up close. Lots of power there in those legs.
Oh, see. Now
another pin there on Gonzo, but breaking it up is Jason on the outside. Slater sort of pacing around, anxious. Thought his team had that one in the bag right there.
Oh.
Gonzo now going to his corner, tagging the big man in. What's your thought there, Sander?
I mean, this is what I said. They are really using their power to their full advantage. Both teams are.
It's definitely a good match so far. Casey Thunder right off the bat, taking it to the much bigger man, Jay Sinister here.
Apparently Borowski is walking around the building with a beer in his hands.
As he should. Just make sure you stay within the complex. Staff and fans are not allowed to be walking around the outside here. It is a heavily guarded area in Baghdad, Iraq, but still they're trying to keep everyone as contained in the building as they can.
I mean, they had so much security around in the building. Jeez, that was a lot of security.
Absolutely.
I mean,
armed soldiers all around. You can see in the background different military vehicles sort of driving around the compound, keeping everything in check, keeping the unwanted out.
See what's he do?
Quinn, you saw drop to his knee there for a second after pulling off a pretty big move. Looks like he might be in some sort of pain. That's not what you want to be feeling when you're in the ring with a man like this. You hope that you're up to full potential whenever you're taking on a guy as strong as Jason here. Jason sensing it, knocking Quinn to the ground with a big shoulder block. Quinn launching Jason up over that top rope now, hoping to get a little assistance from the surrounding area, going for a clothesline, but Jason caught him in midair and just slams him down on the ground.
See, that's why I state, that's where the power advantage comes into play.
Definitely.
Thank you, Nightbot.
Yeah, Nightbot says, Happy Halloween, everyone. Lots of tricks coming your way, according to the Nightbot. I'd rather get treats than tricks, but
I mean, it is Halloween after all, so treats and tricks are probably going to be balanced.
J&W Boss checking in. What's up? Thank you for checking out the show. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. We don't want to agitate the Nightbot today.
Thanks for checking in, JV Boss. Good to see the support.
Things still on the outside here. Oh, it looks like Jason wants to bring things in the ring. Trying to put this one away. Looking for one big move. Throws him in this corner. Looks like a big tag team move coming up here. What are they going to do?
Oh.
A little more of a simple. There's a drop toe holding a big elbow to the small of the back of Quinn.
Oh.
Nice reminder there from the Nightbot, sending a link to our Facebook group if you're not in there already.
SBJ, I think we have an injured security guard.
I see that there, Mr. Braliski taking out one of the security guards. I don't know what his motive is, but he's going to find himself an exit real quick from HWA, touching the security or other staff members.
I mean, as long as the security guard wasn't doing too much outside of his job, I mean, then Mr. Browski should be fine, right?
He's definitely going to be fined. I don't know if he's not officially part of the staff right now. He's just a fan, so he's more going to find himself an exit. Gonzo now with a little bit of a leg lock, but lets it up for some reason. Apparently he's not done with this one. Wants to continue putting on a show here in Baghdad, Iraq. But Slater, or Quinn rather, back to his feet, slamming Gonzo down. Gonzo now paying for that one.
I mean, there's no freaky stuff here, Janeway. There's no freaky stuff here.
Definitely no freaky stuff. Oh, the armbar locked in. Look at the face. The agony on Quinn's face, and Gonzo lets it up.
Man,
had that armbar locked in.
Whoa, apparently he's trying to pay a fine already to the guards? Jeez.
Apparently packing cash with him. Gonzo dives, hot tag to Jason, but Jason trips over Gonzo as Gonzo was trying to roll out of the way. Jason trips over him. Couple big right hands in a drop kick. Quinn basically no-sells that drop kick from the big man, springs right back up to his feet, tossing him into the ropes. Now up and over with a huge slam right there. A huge spine buster in the middle of the ring. There's a 2 count. Gonzo on the ground, sitting up finally. No help as Jason kicking out of the pin here. Jason in a bad way as it looks like New Millennia all fired up. Quinn, although bleeding, is continuing to have the upper hand in this one. Casey Thunder on the outside, taunting to the fans. Trying to get the fans here in Baghdad fired up, calling to him. Quinn now with a pin. There's a 2 count. Gonzo trying to get in, but no! New Millennia will maintain their championship status here. A tribute to the troops as they take out Parabellum.
I mean, congrats to New Millennia. They put up one hell of a fight, and they
New
continue
Millennia
to be
continue on a tear here, despite having to basically fill in with a substitute member. I bet after this big win, Casey Thunder probably earning his legitimate spot as part of this team.
I mean, perhaps they have found a new third member. I think he's earned the membership of New Millennium.
You come up and be part of a huge title defense at a pay-per-view. It's definitely, going to consider this man for, being part of the actual team and not just an interim member. Oh, they're letting him do the celebration with the belt inside the ring. That's a great sign right there. Standing side by side with a bloody Quinn.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, I think they have found a new third member.
Ad going up here. Make sure you check out tonight Worldwide Wrestling, a.k.a. 3-Dub, their Halloween special. Let's take a look at their official commercial. Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to check out Worldwide Wrestling on YouTube. Their hardcore Halloween special.
With a special main event triple threat match for my Dreed Up Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship.
Absolutely, as Chris Falcone comes out here, the challenger for that HWA television title. Now, you're highlighting, main eventing, 2 or 3 different pay-per-views today. You've come such a long way since I've known you, Sander Cool.
Yeah.
You skyrocketed over the last year and a half up into the main event status from sort of a lifelong mid-card career, as people would say.
Yeah, I mean, this year has been crazy. From doing mid-cards all these years to finally doing main event, what leads to tonight, to 2 main event matches in XCW, and then later on going on to Dreed Up to defend my Dreed Up Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship against The Madness and Remy Rasnar in a triple threat match.
Definitely big things there. Big things there. And Sander, you started this journey off on like an 0-20 streak or something in your career, did you not? Over in
0-21.
UCW, 0-21. From 0-21 to being a multi-time world champion in different promotions.
I mean, it's a crazy journey. I mean, I never thought this would even happen, but let's just say this year is just the start of my main event journey. This is just the start, and believe me, there's a lot more coming, and I wouldn't take the spotlight away from our television champion, Tyler Ace, who's entering the arena right now.
Tyler Ace looking good with that title around his waist. And again, John Christopher, our main title graphic designer. Make sure to give credit to him. Good looking television title right there. The main emblems for HWA redesigned by him. And also a good friend of yours, Donald Baldwin, helping design it as well. Some of the original design. And the very first HWA logo was actually created by Lee Jones himself. Lots of good names there helping HWA along the way when it comes to graphics and getting such a good looking product basically here. Nightbot wondering why Mad Dog X is not on the card.
Well, not everybody can be on the card, Nightbot. Maybe you need to understand that. But we do have a title match that's about to begin, so I guess we should focus on that instead of, well, focusing on everything else.
Look at the challenger here, Chris Falcone. And now the champion with that television title on his shoulder, not wanting to let it go. This is Tyler Ace there, staring across the ring at his opponent, not showing anything other than aggression and preparedness on his eyes.
I mean, Tyler Ace is a hell of a talent. You've known that, SBJ. You've seen what I did with him in my match earlier in Dreed Up season.
Tyler Ace now taking a look at that title, handing it over to the referee, Earl Buckner. Earl Buckner showing Falcone his prize. A quick look, nod in agreement. Now showing it off to the fans. Tyler Ace name on there as of right now. But that could change tonight as Chris Falcone, a very worthy opponent who had basically quietly climbed his way to the top of the division, taking out Brandon Blaze to earn that #1 contender spot for tonight.
I mean, this should be a good match. These two should probably do some high-flying stuff, should probably do lots of flying, but yeah, I got. You know what? I'm gonna leave it to the public. Who do you think is gonna walk away with this title?
Definitely, I want to see what you fans watching have to say. Tyler Ace, what a move right there, springing into the corner,
Oh.
springboarding off the corner into a sort of a Hurricanrana variant, taking Falcone down. Tyler Ace, as
See,
his manager Donnell Brown says, the world's greatest cruiserweight, the world's most handsome cruiserweight. Definitely looking to
I mean,
live up to that here today.
Tyler Ace has proven it as well. I've had a match with him in Drita. Remember that, SBJ?
Absolutely, he's taking the little bigger
Well,
opponent down, wrenching on the arms, trying to take that upper body strength away from Falcone.
I mean, yes, CFT is still in the cue ball. He's probably hiding there until he gets a private plane and then cowers
Pin here, just
away
a
in that
one.
plane.
Just a one count there as Tyler Ace kicks out.
Tyler Ace is a pretty tough talent to beat. Even you gotta
Kicking
be creative.
Falcone now off the apron. You saw how high this man can jump as he got some air to deliver a kick to the side of the head of Falcone, knocking him to the ground. Now he's on the outside, on the wrong side of the ring for Falcone, as we have Nova Reese outside here. Nova showing
like I said,
very little interest in getting involved. Tyler Ace showing some strength, power bombing Falcone into the apron and then spinning him around, bouncing him off that sign.
Oh, but like I said, you need to counter Tyler Ace's main weapon, and that is his agility. If you keep Tyler Ace on the ground, you can beat him.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
the way
sure
you can beat
Ace
Tyler
wants
Ace.
to be out here. Absolutely, I agree with you, Sander. Ace now not in a very good position. He needs to keep in the ring where he can take advantage of his in-ring ability. I'm thinking on the outside here where there's no count out. Chris Falcone has a huge opportunity right here to take over, and that's exactly what is happening. Tyler Ace, I think, should have stayed in the ring after he kicked Falcone to the ground.
See, this is what we need. This is what Falcone needs to do. He needs to keep Tyler Ace out of the ring or keep him on the ground. That's how he's gonna win this title. But here comes Tyler Ace.
I can't figure out this Alex Priest guy. Now he's running around wearing money suits. One time he's talking about being a boogeyman. I can't really feel this guy out. It's like a bazillionaire candy man or something like that. And Broliski is beating up someone named Lewis as Tyler Ace picks up a win. Just like that, out of nowhere, Tyler Ace
Boom.
defending successfully his title.
See,
Basically out of nowhere, hitting that finisher. Making quick work of Falcone. It seems our timing is off. And what's this? Rod Dunn! Rod Dunn attacking Ace from behind. Sprinting in. The hired gun, Rod Dunn, your old best friend, Sander. And now he's got that television championship. He takes Tyler Ace out with his own television title.
He's going after his old title. The title that he stole from me. Seems like he's going after it again.
Hold on, Sander, American Outlaw has some words to say.
And all the troops around the world, we want to say thank you. Now I have a lot of friends, a lot of family that's been troops, not only overseas, but even just here in America. And all the way back to the Civil War on the southern side of things. So thank you all for all that you do, and come home safe.
It seems Baghdad, Iraq, full of outlaws as we've got the Outlaw Nation. Oh, what's this? Speaking of Outlaws, we're getting a little clip from backstage.
What
The two big bruisers
What the?
are attacking Matt 8-Star. The owner, Drew Gessner, there to break it up. Matt 8-Star getting ready
What the?
to fight. Sanders taken out. And speaking of Sanders, some of your words.
Minutes, it starts. In a few minutes, you will see my vision. Matt, I respect your career. I respect what you have done in the past. But Matt, once I step through that locker room door, once I come to that ring, I will show you and everybody that this title is not leaving the family. That this title is not yours to have. And that your attempts at trying to relive your past days are over. Because after I put you down, I will make sure that the family will be that the family will both have gold again. Matt, I'll see you in that ring.
We go Sander Cool leaving the booth and making his way, getting ready to head down to the ring to defend his HWA East Coast Heavyweight title, and making his way first to the ring, the challenger, Matt 8-Star. Matt 8-Star can't be up to full health after that attack. Trying to resend a message. Those goons, I'm not exactly sure who sent them, but we saw the goons in a previous episode handing Matt 8-Star a letter telling him that he will not win. Probably signifying that they are not going to allow him to win the title here tonight. Matt 8-Star kind of gingerly carrying that flag. Definitely going to be feeling some pain here after that attack from those two big goons. Luckily, Drew Gessner here on site tonight, or today, breaking up that vicious attack. Otherwise, it could have very well ended Matt 8-Star's pay-per-view title challenge here. Here's the music for Sander Cool as Sander making his way out here tonight. HWA East Coast champion Sander Cool defending his title in a cage right here in Baghdad, Iraq. Cage probably the safest place. It should help keep those goons out. Rod Dunn, I saw you checking in. That was a bold move you made here not too long ago, jumping in there, taking out the champion Tyler Ace after he defended his title. Matt 8-Star as ready to go as he can be. So look at our champion, Sander Cool, who was in the booth with me earlier today. Sander being very confident as of late in his ability, his newfound glory, as he is once again holding titles, holding gold across several different promotions right now. Sander actually main eventing 3 different pay-per-views here on Halloween. Bralski apparently pushing security around today. Hopefully it's none of the HWA security staff. Otherwise he will be banned from future events. And things kicking off now. Earl Buckner singled for the bell. And the champion going right after Matt 8-Star. Again, 8-Star probably a little worse for wear after being attacked by those 2 massive goons early on. Once again, thank God Drew Gessner in the building was heading ringside when that attack occurred, able to break it up rather quickly. And 2 monsters like that get a hold of you. Things could have gone very south very quickly for 8-Star. Remember, those of you watching, hit that like button, and Matt 8-Star is trying to fight back here, knowing what's at stake, trying to make up for and fight through the pain after that attack outside backstage. Sander Cool not giving him a chance. What a huge gut buster right there. Sander Cool now working on the backside of Matt 8-Star, trying to take advantage of the damage done earlier today. Sander Cool possibly the one that hired those 2 big hitmen to take out 8-Star. I want to hear who of you think is going to win this match tonight. Bralski, who are you putting your money on? Odds stacked in the favor of the champion as of right now. Sander continuing to keep the challenger a bit grounded, keeping things slow, and a big right, spinning right hook from Sander Cool, the champion, onto Matt 8-Star, and then face plant. Shades of the American Outlaws move right there, the black tooth grin that the Outlaw likes to use. Bralski putting $500 on Sander Cool, winning and maintaining his title reign here. Matt 8-Star trying to fire up. Here comes referee Earl Buckner going for a count, but Sander Cool, the champion, kicking out of it before he can even slap a 1. Sander Cool looking for that neck breaker, but Matt 8-Star felt it coming, kicks out of it, delivers a picture-perfect vertical suplex there on the champion. The American hero, Matt 8-Star, starting to come alive, has Sander in the corner, slings off a DDT, avalanche DDT from the corner, and now 8-Star springing over the apron up onto the top ropes. Is he going to go for that 8-Star press? No, going for the elbow. Sander Cool felt his presence in the air, had the wherewithal to slide out of the way. Matt 8-Star coming up empty, feeling it now from the high rent district, coming up empty. Sander Cool looking to put the already tired and hurt Matt 8-Star away. And here it is, Sander. That Too Cool foot sweep right there, planting 8-Star on his face. I don't know how Bralski has 60 limos in Baghdad, Iraq, but apparently he does, unless he's not in Baghdad. Sander Cool looking to now end this one via submission. Matt 8-Star, face of anguish here. Sander driving the tip of his knee into the small of the back of Matt 8-Star, trying to wear him down. Matt 8-Star, usually a much quicker wrestler than what we're seeing here. Definitely feeling the effects of that attack by the two big bruisers backstage. Sander trying to take advantage of that. You can see him now continuing to stomp and slam the back of Matt 8-Star down here. Luckily for 8-Star, things staying in the ring as of yet. He doesn't want to be outside where Sander can take advantage of all the metal that's around the ring. Big move there from Sander. This could be it. There's a 2 count down to a 3, but no. 8-Star finally digging deep and kicking out of this one. I don't know what these two weirdos are talking. Apparently, they've got limos with weapons as if they are some sort of Mad Max cruising around the desert with armored limousines with 50 cals mounted on them or something. Sander Cool now bouncing the face off that turnbuckle, trying to turn the gold HWA eagle into a red eagle here. Shout out to Dylan Mason, the red blood eagle, his disgusting finishing maneuver. You can check out Dylan Mason and the rest of the megastars over in 3Dub Worldwide Wrestling. Dylan Mason had put on a concert, and hold on now. Setting up for a finisher again is Sander Cool. This time, Matt 8-Star saw it coming, battled out of that one, dodging a huge bullet here. 8-Star looking to turn things on, turn things around, and now going blow for blow are 8-Star and Sander, but Sander face planting Matt 8-Star once again. It's only a matter of time here before the champion can put Matt 8-Star away. 8-Star just not able to string any type of offense together. Sander with a huge shoulder block. 8-Star tossing Sander up out of the ring here. Sander catching the top rope though. Going to the top rope. Crowning the king. Huge double axe handle catching Matt 8-Star in the forehead. Just as he thought he had a chance to catch his breath, Sander Cool out of nowhere and a huge spear. This is it. 1, 2, and somehow Matt 8-Star kicks out again. Sander Cool has hit 8-Star with like 3 different signatures and finishers, at least 3, going for 4 or 5 right here. This has got to be it. Matt 8-Star split wide open on his back, middle of the ring, 3 seconds here, 2 and 3. No, Matt 8-Star kicking out again. Sander Cool cannot believe it. Just slamming 8-Star down on the ground. Matt 8-Star bleeding from his forehead, a little monkey flip, and now springs into the corner. A crossbody, 2, and just like that, out of the blue, Matt 8-Star picks up a win, and we have a new heavyweight champion here at HWA. Catching the champion off guard with that one. Not a whole lot of offense, but springs in, wraps the tights, and catching Sander Cool off guard. Not a very big, dramatic finish to this one. The champion dominating through most of that one. Sander Cool rolling out of the ring in disbelief. Can't believe he lost that way here at a pay-per-view. Matt H-Star with a huge win is our new heavyweight champion. And now here comes his friend, longtime friend and fellow owner of 3-Dub, Drew Gessner, celebrating a huge win with Matt H-Star. What a night. What is it? No! Drew Gessner just kicked Matt H-Star in the groin. Thought he was in there celebrating with his best friend. Gessner now signaling to someone backstage. Matt H-Star throwing punches back. I can't believe what's going on right now, folks. Drew Gessner has turned on Matt H-Star. And here come the Goons. The Goons are side by side with Drew Gessner. The three of them stomping down on Matt H-Star. I can't believe what is going on.
Yo,
those big Goons.
Y'all want to give a big shout out to HWA. The tribute to the troops was an amazing show. Some great talent put on for everybody. You know what I mean? Got Gorilla hungry, ready to return and reclaim the HWA championship. But I wanted to say thank you to Drew, to SBJ for the invite.
Can't believe what happened, folks. Drew Gessner turning on the world. What's going on? The screen is going blank.
We are Source One.